or to hire a checker organization. Who would have thought that the target would be me? But the four Rus are 1. Top professional controllers. The family is extremely quick and fast. Just a few seconds to make the row. Silent and beautiful. Then why do you want to? Looking for one? Mine. It turned out a few days ago after. Has just completed a task. Ru suddenly suffered from pain. The head of the holding pulls in. Who would have thought that after going for a health check, Ru found out that she had a untreatable brain disease. His time is only 3 months left. The only thing Ru doesn't do, can let go of the girlfriend he loves deeply. But she didn't know your true identity, so if Ru handed over all the assets, then she will definitely not accept it. Therefore Ru hired his friend. I led the control band, appointed under the British Statute of Limitations, then handed over all of Ru's assets to girlfriend through life insurance, because if you end your own life, will make the girlfriend suspicious. So Ru had to ask the inspector to settle himself, although he paid the foul a huge amount of money. But being both a friend and partners who have been together for many years, so no matter what, he can't deal with you. All the way Ru just had to find another control organization. This place was run by a sub. The female is Anna, as the leader. She is famous for coming out extremely cruel hands. See the opportunity to make $2 million delicious. Oh, it fell from heaven. Of course she wouldn't quit. He immediately agreed. Just like that, Ru signed a contract with Anna. And tonight will be the right time. The copper enters into force. After all the preparations have been made, things for his dick. Ru just left quietly. Anna immediately had dozens of guards. The first level of preparation for this task. Indeed, it is impossible to despise anyone. The guards under Anna's testimony are extremely scary. With murder is still easy, then turning the hand. Whatever task they can do can be completed quickly. Soon the whole group was sent off to worship the king of Pluto. At this moment, they also received mission to assassinate Ru. Saw that the prize money was up to $2 million. Everyone was extremely excited. Gold chips bring each other to close the deal. At the same time, Ru finally spoke farewell to girlfriend. But as soon as he returned sadly, the house is ready to wait for the little. Suddenly received messages from doctors. It turned out that they had taken the wrong sample. His experiments with other patients. Therefore Ru did not get sick. This fact made him just rejoice and worry. Because the contract period is effective. The force is only 4 minutes left. At this time, the controller team was present in front. The door of his house is about to take action. Of course Ru wouldn't be able to sit and print and wait. Immediately set traps everywhere. Prepare to resist. Very quickly, the time has been meditated. The wardens just entered, but they are also old people. As soon as you entered, it was easy to play. There is currently a trap in Ru's house. They just walked over. Ru quickly explained that everything. That is a misunderstanding. I want to cancel the assassination contract. But where are the inspectors? Easy to let go. They didn't realize that they had. Close to wipe up. Then Ru just hit his hand. These brat are not at all. Is his opponent? Not in a moment the two controllers have been sent off to worship heaven. Saw his junior being rude by Ru. Use it in seconds. The leader had to send someone else to wipe up. However, considering the situation, not much better. With just a few basic moves, Ru sends off one. The guy who went down to the golden stream to reunite with his comrades. Seeing that, the blonde female ghost immediately roared the river. But how do you want to shoot tomorrow? Is still easily Ru for A. The striker's jaw hook, although he didn't want to. Chase with the end. Man. Chase with the end. But the other party still doesn't know what, causing Ru to only strike his hand. After easy resolution, all those guards. Ru immediately called Anna too. Because of the obsessive contract, I will pay the full cost. But Anna's father used to, under Ru's hand. This is a good opportunity for revenge. How could she be so easily spared? Let him be seen as non-negotiable. Ru only fought against them. At this time, the two hands of the guard, Moto also came here, worried that the lover will be in danger. Ru immediately transferred her a large sum of money and told her to leave quickly. Until he finishes everything, I'm going to find you. After speaking, he immediately led the two of them, Inspector, into a warehouse. They drive extremely skillfully, coordinated attacks, causing Ru to suddenly fall into weakness. So they were punished by us, to the shore of the field guns. Fortunately, Ru was fast at that moment. Quickly picked up a stick. Wait when the opponent rushes up. Easily knocked down by him, Ru was angry directly, causing a grassy green guy. Seeing that, the other guy was indignant and rushed forward, but he couldn't fight against him. After that, Ru immediately got into his car. Han Xian left. Heard that the mission failed. Anna was extremely angry. Immediately raised the prize estimate to $4 million to recruit more high-class controllers. Must be equal. Ru is new. At the same time, Ru was full of injuries. Go to your friend's house for help. Because Ru had previously intended to retire. So, have thrown away all their weapons. But so did the fake friend. So there was only one left. A little antiques for him to use temporarily. On the other hand, after receiving message from Ru, Andrew, the lover immediately prepared luggage to leave. But just when he came out the door, he was called. The inspector came out to soak and block it. Although she resisted, it was insignificant. And so Ru's lover was taken away by them. But at this time, he still hasn't. You know everything. Ru understands that there is only destruction. All the top checkers, hey, there is no one dare to target you too. So Ru decided to go to the royal castle, hugged the tree and waited for the rabbit. At the same time, the inspectors did not, knowing that danger is gradually coming. And just like that, he dragged towards Ru. Very quickly, the two brothers were dumbfounded. Arrived at the first castle, the younger brother taught stupidly like a cow and screamed, screaming for Ru to stand up. Sure enough, in the second they have been donated to, a grenade drunk on his brow. But at that opportunity, Ru immediately rushed to attack. But these two brothers also? Nah, medium. They worked together very well, so that Ru didn't have time to turn back. And so he was fed onions to fill his mouth. Fortunately, in a critical time, Ru was, pick up the armor next to you? Thanks to his fist, strength has been multiplied. But 2 strikes are not lame at all. Just like that, Ru was hit by a stone, to fly 100 meters away. But at this moment, the two brothers, there will be turbulence, but the opportunity is neglected. Ru immediately activated the wave, preset gently, handles a name. Losing the other brother named the controller, not his opponent at all. But Ru hadn't even lost her breath when the two of them, the controller has also arrived. They constantly fired like a storm, making him unable to turn back. They even threw away grenades, causing Ru to fall into the mango wave. Seeing that, he just tried to counterattack. But the light changes at this time. The gun ran out of ammunition. The female controller stepped forward to kill AI. Suspected of falling into Ru's trap, he quickly pulled the other party towards him. Then just use her, knock out the other A's. But at this moment the explosion was blown away. Ru went to the feet of another inspector. Han gently took away his weapon, then just put on his hand and listened to the struggle, with Ru to a simmering music. At first, Ru was beaten to the dark. The dark nose does not have time to resist. After a period of fighting, he understood. Out of the enemy's moves. But the two of them seemed to horizontal load level, and so on, wrestling with each other from morning to afternoon, forever without winning or losing. In the end, the two of them only had to use to the swords beside him. But while the Ru was dominating, then the opponent has picked up the gun, relentlessly attacking you, without knowing that they have fallen into the wave of a Ru directly got a color flight ticket. But at this moment, the name Jiang Yu was, bring Ru's girlfriend here, then immediately called him to negotiate. He wanted Ru to lose his life. But Ru didn't even have time to answer. The Ru fighters have arrived. They were Anna's subordinates. They came here in person to eliminate the Ru. They quickly split into 2 action groups. When the captain enters the place, this is only the battlefield left. All of the assassins who came to haunt Ru had to die. At this time, the Ru floor was not suspected of detonating a bomb. Make a squad of soldiers fight Ru. Easily destroyed, and successfully escaped to meet Zhang Yan. So Rue just put down the gun. But I don't sleep. I have to see my girlfriend. Rue surrendered when he was alive. Seeing that, he immediately called the herd, but no one answered. It turned out that Ms. Hanchi had asked, "Get off the car to deal with sadness. Then, take that opportunity to lower, knock down the junior who escaped." Then Ms. Lian quickly drove to the Rhine, knocked down the name of Jiang Yucheng. Rue rescue. On the way, he finally spoke. His guardian status, and being misdiagnosed, so it was divided, because he didn't want to involve her. Hearing that, my girlfriend agreed. Forgiveness for Rue. But at this moment she was again suddenly fainted. Rue saw the gold in the forest and checked again. Who would have expected to find out that her shoulder had been hit by a bullet? Seeing that, Rue quickly took her to a throne church nearby to ask for help. Fortunately, the wound did not. It's serious, so very quickly, Rue's girlfriend woke up. But at this moment, the name Jiang Yu was suddenly found here. When he was about to deal with Rue, suddenly, 2 grenades fell. It turns out that the mercenaries want to swallow 4 million prize money. This made Jiang Yu's name extremely angry. Instant day, a war. Fierceness has occurred. Relentless mercenaries throwing out grenades, making this place full of chaos. While Jiang Yu and the soldiers fought, tenants are struggling with each other. Captain Lian took the opportunity to throw out the grenade wanted to destroy them both. The black Jiang Yan was chased by. The scaffolding of the disciples is stuck. Seeing that, the name of Captain Lian Tian, and planned to execute Hantan neatly. But who would have thought that? Fire from behind. Replacement lights in times of emergency. He ran out of ammunition again. Seeing that, the captain replied, "Very much. But I haven't had time to rejoice for a long time." Was neatly dealt with by Rue's girlfriend. At the same time, his old friend also successfully defeated Anna. So, it was finally over. From then on, Rue also washes his hands with his sword and his girlfriend live happily together. So, the movie is over. Hello and